Good morning and welcome to the Connections Pre-Show. My name is Layla.
And I'm Andy.
And we are so thankful that you are joining us today. Happy Sunday to everybody watching.
Yes, happy Sunday to all you guys. Hope you had a great week. Rain-filled week towards the end there. I read somewhere we got enough rain in some areas for like a whole year in 4 days.
I believe it. There's so many flood spots. It's crazy.
We were going to wear rain gear, but unfortunately mine got blown away.
Good one, Andy.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? Dad jokes are great.
They are. I actually have a rain joke since, you led with one. So let me make a better rain joke.
Rain it down on me. Let's go.
Ooh. All right. How does one raindrop ask another raindrop out?
I have no idea.
It says, "What are you doing tonight?"
I'm mad that I laughed at that so quickly. What are you doing tonight?
What are you doing?
That's you know what? That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Well, how was your week?
It was good. It was really good. Friday I did something actually fun. I don't know.
What was that?
Actually fun.
Actually fun?
I went on a date night with you and Angie, or Angie.
Angie, as we call her. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. We went and had some dinner.
Yeah.
At our third or fourth place that we tried because every place was busy, and then we went and threw some axes.
Yes.
And if you haven't thrown axes before, throw axes.
Highly
it's
recommend
fun.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Super
really
fun. You might just have
a hidden talent
yes.
like somebody here, Miss Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Hit like the most bullseyes, never thrown one before. She missed the board the first time, and after that, bullseye.
But
I
so fun.
But I still won.
You did.
I got lucky.
Barely.
I think by like 1 point, right?
Yeah.
2 points at most. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really fun though.
It was. Thank you again for inviting me and Tony.
Hey, thank you guys for wanting to go with us. It was great.
Absolutely. So, what else did you do this week?
Played softball.
Yeah.
Our team actually won.
Yeah, that's right.
And I say actually, but that's just because it's more of a running joke now that we're terrible. But yes, we had won. Tony really dove and sacrificed himself. He cut up his arm, his leg, and afterwards I was like, Tony, it's connection softball. You don't got to die for this, man.
I know. He is bleeding everywhere.
I know.
It's disgusting.
I felt really bad, but at the same time, I'm like, well, he's giving it his all. So.
I know. That's just true commitment.
But yeah, other than that, just work. It was a little bit busy because of the weather, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what when I get mad or upset, Angie and I'm like, it's so busy. Angie goes, we call that job security. I was
That's
like,
right.
You're right. Got to be thankful for that.
Yep.
So yeah. And you, how was your week other than throwing axes?
Yeah, so Friday was the highlight of my week, but mainly, just working and continuing to enjoy going back to the office. I saw 6 people this week instead of 3. It's just so funny because I'm just not used to seeing people at work, and I found myself just staring, and then they would just be looking back at me what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is the part where I wave.
This is the part where I say hi to people.
Yeah, so just learning how to interact at work and out in the world again. So
it's weird. I mean, now that we have COVID restrictions lifted,
mm-hmm.
which is phenomenal.
Yes.
We still want to know. We still want you to know at home if you don't feel comfortable coming back. We're going to keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be here for you guys, and we want you guys to watch, interact with us. You can click that, and takes you to all of our socials, everything that's going on here. So, but as soon as you're ready to come back, doors are open. We have donuts this morning.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I can't promise there'll be donuts every week, but
right now,
if we see an increase in people, I can possibly make that happen.
And the setup is really cool. I'm not sure if you guys can see very much in the background, but we have little cafe tables in the back.
For notes taking, so people can sit and take notes while they're watching. So it'll be great.
It's really neat.
Cool.
And we'd love to hear, how your guys' week went. So feel free to, make some comments in the chat with us. We'll give you a shout out for the rest of our pre-show.
Exactly. You know what? Speaking of how people's week are going, that seems like a pretty good segue to bring in our guest this week for an interview.
Sounds
so
great.
Why don't we welcome in the wonderful, the incomparable Lexy Seelye.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lexy.
How are you?
I am doing dandy. Andy, how are you doing?
I am doing dandy Andy as well.
Dandy Andy. I like that. I'm going to have to use that next week.
Yeah.
So, how was your week?
It was good.
Yeah?
My great aunt and uncle that live in Omaha were in town this week.
Oh, nice.
So I got to spend time with them.
Cool. Did you guys
just
do anything fun?
Lots of family time this week. It was really good.
It's the
Good.
best.
Yeah, and we did. We went to, have you guys ever been to Roll Up?
Yes. Oh my
It's
gosh.
like the rolled ice cream.
Yes.
Yep.
Love the ice cream.
That was my first time going. It was so good.
Yeah, you'll be back.
Oh, no,
It's
I totally
good,
will.
but-
It was so good.
Angie loves it. Everybody else loves it. I like it. I'd rather go to like Cold Stone Creamery. I know that's crazy
It's
because
so
it's like a
good.
mass-produced
Yeah.
place, but
Yeah.
I like ice cream. I don't like it rolled up.
Well, one thing that I liked was like the air between the ice cream. So like, this is so weird, but I like picked up one of the rolls and I bit into it, and then I like asked my family, I'm like, did anybody else do that? They're like, nope, just you.
Well, I guess now I have to go back and pick up the ice cream and
Yeah,
bite into it.
take
So
it
yes,
away.
I will do
You get
that.
the air in between the ice cream. I liked it.
Okay, I will definitely try that.
I'm gonna have to try that too.
All right.
I have to take a picture when
So-
I'm there, nibbling on the ice cream like a carrot.
and we have to make that noise whenever
Yeah.
we eat. Okay. Great. People are going to look at me even weirder than they normally do. They're like, look at that guy. He's making noises while he eats ice cream.
Just Dandy Andy.
It's Dandy Andy. Oh, boy. I guess I got a new name for the back of my jersey.
Yes, I like it.
So, all right. Well, let's start with some questions. We always like to, I start with the easy ones.
Okay.
She brings fun ones.
Yes.
Okay.
So, we were asked yesterday, and I like this question. What is your favorite thing about connections? And you can't say people.
Okay.
'Cause we were told you can't say
wasn't
that
going
either.
to. I wasn't going to. I was going to say that I love how accepting we are of everybody from every walk of life.
Agreed.
You are welcome here regardless of your past, what you're going through now, anything. You're
Yeah.
always welcome here, and I love that.
Yeah.
I agree.
So true.
Yep.
That's a great answer.
I said the overall laid back atmosphere because I love after services you'll see kids running around.
Oh, yeah, it's
and
great.
when I grew up going to church, that would have never happened. We couldn't run around church.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to run around church. It was a big building with
Yeah.
lots of hallways.
Well,
but
lots of people that you love, right?
exactly.
Like,
So
yeah,
what better than
friends.
that?
Yeah.
So
That's a great
excellent answer. Good job.
Thanks.
And now
To
for
the,
the
fun
good
Dun,
questions.
dun, dun.
All right. They're good ones.
Okay.
Not scary.
right.
I don't know why I have that reputation that they're scary, intimidating questions. I think they're fabulous.
I think they're wonderful too.
All right. What is one thing or person that can instantly make your day better?
My mom.
Aw.
Lindsay
I thought
Seelye.
you'd say that.
You thought I'd say that?
I thought so. I mean, she makes my day better.
She's-
Yeah.
She's just a beautiful, happy person.
She
And now
is.
she's got beautiful, happy flowers with her all the
Oh
time.
my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. She started a flower business this
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
Yeah, she's my favorite person on the planet. I love
That's
her.
an excellent. Yeah, I would say. Well, Angie's a given, of course,
Yeah.
but if it's after that, probably waking up with my dog staring me in the face.
Oh, yes.
Because even if I'm angry or mad, he just starts,
Aw.
unconditional love and just
Yep.
wants to be around you at all times.
Yeah.
And he is the epitome of a lap dog. Like when you sit down, he curls up between, if there's an open spot, he'll just sit right there and he never leaves until I have to like, all right, I got to go. And then he makes this old man noise and goes like, and he gets up and jumps off like he's ornery.
Oh, dogs are the best.
They're the best.
All right. Question number 2. What is one thing on your bucket list?
That's a great question.
Yeah. And knowing you got a heck of a bucket list, I'm
Well,
sure.
I really don't have a bucket list. There's like a lot of things that I. What do I want to say? Well, okay. One thing that I've always said is once I'm like an old lady, God willing, that I live that long,
Yeah.
and I'm like retired, I want to be a truck driver.
Ooh.
Wow.
I want to just have a big semi and drive across the United States.
That's awesome.
And just like stop at all those truck stops and like go in there like Lexy, the usual. And I'll be like, yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Like I want that so bad.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I would have guessed 1,000 things and I would not have guessed truck driver.
Right.
I know it's weird, but
That's awesome.
For years I've been like, oh, I really want to be an old lady truck driver. Like this tiny little person in this big truck.
massive
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
if it helps, my former boss, when he left, he is now a Portage Schools bus driver
Amazing.
and loves it.
And I just think it's kind of cool. Like, I don't
Traveling-
know.
yeah, traveling the whole
traveling,
country.
but also I feel like it takes it takes a really strong person to be able to drive a massive truck. Like it's probably a pretty stressful job, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah.
Cool.
I could not drive a truck.
Well,
I can
hey.
barely drive my van.
Well, thank you, Lexy. We got to let you go so you can get ready to sing and help
Awesome.
worship with our team. So watch Lexy, watch the worship team, and comment down below with what your bucket list is, and we'll read them maybe next week.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, Lexy. Well, you know what? While Lexy was talking about traveling and things like that, that kind of brings up this time of year, vacations are a pretty big thing. So do you guys have any trips planned?
We don't have anything planned for this summer specifically. We have a big trip planned in October.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Alabama area.
Oh, nice.
The Gulf Shores area. So,
Cool.
yeah, maybe we'll miss all the rain.
Maybe.
By that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do want to try to get the kids to South Haven, to the beach.
Yep, that'd be
Yeah.
fun. We do not have any trips planned. We have a trip planned next year for Skylar's senior year. We have a
right.
cruise planned.
That's
So
right. To the
with that-
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Yes.
Yeah. I always have to ask Angie, and then I'm like, it's somewhere over there. I'm just along for the ride. So
Very cool.
okay. Well, we want you to know while you may have trips planned, you can always keep up with us on YouTube, Facebook. You can watch us. You can join along. It's a great way to keep just connected with us while you're gone. And guess what? You can also donate while you're gone too. I've had to, it's been great. The fact COVID brought a lot of garbage with us, but it also helped out with a lot of online giving. And we want to continue that whether we're here or not. So it's great when I leave, if I have to go somewhere, I know that I can still give, I can still help donate to the church that I call home.
Yep.
And speaking of donations, I think we have something here about ways to give back and also our sermon series that kind of tie all in together. And we'll kind of finish up with that this morning.
Yeah.
And what is this sermon series been about?
Yeah, so it's been about Change Your World, and today we'll be hearing, I think, specifically about how you can serve to help change your world. There's a missions book called Change Your World that you can view through scanning Andy's head.
Yep, through my head, to that code,
You
QR
can
code.
scan the QR code to get taken to our church app to access the book, or you can go to my3c.org to access it there.
Or if you show up here, there's books out
a
there
copy.
that you can have a physical copy, which I know some people really like having still.
Yeah. And then what's this going on with the Faith Promise Financial Commitment?
The Faith Promise Financial Commitment.
Yeah,
Where am
so-
I not seeing it on here?
Well, Andy's looking for that spot in his notes.
Because I didn't read it well. Per usual, I did not study.
But I did. So all money given this month, plus all that's pledged, will be the missions fund for the year.
Okay, which is awesome. You can, the pledge cards come in. You can sign that. Basically, tell us what you are willing to help out with pledging, which is what a pledge card is. But also anything that's given, Justin, what's up? Anything that's given when the service calls for it will all go towards missions for next year, which will be really awesome. We've never really done something like that before.
Yeah. That is very cool.
I love our church. We have people right in just coming up behind us. It's phenomenal.
And then there's a contest. So for those of you watching, feel free to share your ideas or thoughts or, whatever comes to mind when you think about the topic of how you can personally help change our world. And if you do that and put a comment in the chat, please make sure to add a hash, like Andy does, hashtag change your world, and tag us so we can see it. And then you might just be a lucky winner.
Lucky winner for some merch. Speaking of merch, we've got some awesome Get Connected shirts. They are available here. We're also making some new ones. And if you have any sort of ideas of what kind of merch you'd like to see, hats, sweatshirts, crew, hoodies, anything, drop us a line and let us know. That'd be awesome because we want you guys to be as connected as we are. And if we all are giving our input, then that's something you probably want. So we want to give you something that you want.
Exactly. I want to see some socks.
Ooh, socks would be fun. But socks, maybe some beanies.
Yeah. Beanies.
Hoodies, quarter-length shirts. There's a ton of things I want.
Yeah, maybe some sweatbands, sweat headbands.
And we do promise, again, if we get a lot of positive feedback on this, we could have some punny shirts that, work in puns to connections. And who doesn't love a good pun?
Well, we all know that you and I love a good pun.
We do, for sure.
So I think other than that, I know we only have about 30 seconds left.
We do, but
you're looking for ways to get back. If you come in service, please make sure to consider volunteering. We have lots of volunteering options. Give, and most importantly, pray for our church.
Pray for our church always. We are actively praying for you, and the more that we're all praying together, that'll just help bring God's gift here. And we want to thank you so much for watching, and we want to turn it over to our worship team. Hope you have a great week.
Thank you.
See everybody. Thanks.